Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2019. Here today we start Season 1 Episode 2 of my Real Madrid career. We have the first match of today's video against Dynamo. We fly to Russia for the first match of our UEFA Champions League group stage. So if you like the sound of that and want to ensure more Football Manager content on the channel, the best thing you guys can do is to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here with notifications on, and let me know in the comments players you would like me to sign in January, tactics, suggestions, rotations in the comments. So it's the 18th of September 2018. We are playing with the July 2019 Football Manager update. I've also got to say a huge thank you to Sports Interactive for sending me an early access code, well prior, but a code for Football Manager for making this series possible. So huge thank you to them and the community manager. The guys at Sports Interactive really helped me out, so I really do appreciate it. So in the last episode, we managed to sign 4 new players, of course. We managed to sign Sanagri, Kamara, Sagadu, and Thiago Meia. We did sell Nacho. Now, off camera, I did sell Lucas Silva. I kind of forgot that he was still at the club. This guy was meant to be someone special, wasn't he? 25 years of age now, 4.3. He's gone on loan to Real Valladolid. It does look like he's going to be sold on because there is a buyout sort of fee attached to that loan if they do try and take that up. So in the last episode, we managed to beat Atletico Madrid in the UEFA Super Cup 3-0. We also managed to beat Deportivo Alves 4-0. Now, I've gone and played off camera 2 matches in La Liga. We managed to beat Levante 5-1 and Espanyol 2-1. In today's episode, we're going to be playing the match against Dynamo Kiev live. I'm not going to be playing every single match of this La Liga fixture due to, I don't want to spam you guys. Sub boxes, fixture congestion can be a little bit of a problem with Football Manager. So I'm going to be playing a lot of the matches off camera, and I won't be showing all of them. So we managed to beat Levante here 5-2. Luka Jovic notably managed to pick up a hat-trick. Rafael Varane and Ramos, my 2 centre-backs, picking up a goal as well. And Espanyol, Hazard, Bale coming back from his injury, also managed to score a goal, which is fantastic to see. We also sold Nacho, of course, to Manchester United for a whopping £50 million. So let's move along now to the competition. So after 3 games played, we sit atop of La Liga on 9 points, followed by Celta Vigo, Barca, and Real Sociedad. Still pretty early days. Luka Jovic is currently our top goal scorer and of La Liga, followed by Griezmann there. It's an interesting stat. We have Napoli, Lille, and Dynamo in our UEFA Champions League group stage, and then we've already obviously won the Super Cup, and we still are waiting to enter the Copa del Rey. So here is the squad. This is what we're going to be playing with in today's episode match again. This is the squad we're going to be playing in today's match against Dynamo. So we've got Karim Benzema up top. Now he's been so massively unhappy. I wanted to try and sell him on in the summer, but it's not happened in the July and August transfer window. I wanted to make room for Jovic and maybe bring in someone a little bit younger. So he's played 4 matches. He's got a 6.8. He hasn't scored any goals. I think this is this is Benzema's last chance. If he doesn't go away and score in Russia today, on a different stage in a different country, I think it's time to bring Luka Jovic into the first team. Hazard is going to be playing on the left, Bale on the right, Modric, Casemiro, Cruz, Carvajal, Marcelo, Ramos, Varane, Courtois. On the bench we have Jovic, Asensio, Isco, Sanagri, Mendy, and Kamara as well. Overall, Luka Jovic has been playing quite well. My 2 centre-backs in Rafael Varane and Ramos have been playing really well. Hazard is getting a 7.3. He's really coming into his own in Liga. So maybe away in Russia, things might sort of change things up a bit. We'll give Jovic a bit of a run. Sanagri as well. Try and bleed him into the squad. And Thiago Meia, Vinicius Jr., Vallejo, Zola, Eder, Vazquez, and James haven't made the trip to Russia. Eder is the only one with an injury. So Gareth Bale's back from his short little injury, which is great to see. Another player that I tried to shift on, but he's still at the club for now. So let's get stuck into Dynamo. So we've got a couple of players that need some squad numbers. Let's just auto that. That is just fine. Alright, let's get stuck into the first match of today's video. We face Dynamo in Russia. So, a couple of players to note. The right-hand side forward, Victor here, I know is very good. I don't really recognise anyone else, but we're going to be playing in Russia here today. We've also got the likes of Napoli in our group, so it's going to be interesting to see how we do against them. So, to start things off, Hazard with a quick little highlight there. So, 0-0 is still the scoreline. There's been a foul early on. Gareth Bale gets a shot off target 2 minutes in. A shot saved by Eden Hazard. 3 shots to 1 on target for Real Madrid. I haven't actually got the Russian kit officially downloaded, but no matter. So 15 minutes have been played away. It's going to be interesting to see the result in the end. We are favourites to come away with something in this. Luka Jovic, his condition is currently 76. We might need to rotate him with either Isco or Sanagri a little bit, or later on. We'll see how we go. 30 minutes have been played now. We haven't really stamped our authority on the match just yet. 4 shots to 1 on target. Dynamo have 7 fouls to our 6. Toni Kroos has been quite error prone today. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye on that. Danny Carvajal picks up a yellow card now. 43 minutes have been played. Real Madrid dropped to second position. Yeah, it's because it's the first match of the UEFA Champions League in our group. Okay, so overall, what's been going on? Ramos has been good. Marcelo's lost possession. I feel like we've been a little bit toothless in the final third. That's all that's really happened. Juventus are 3-0 up over against Dortmund. Liverpool are 3-2 up against Galatasaray. Napoli are 1-0 up against Lille. So we've got Napoli, Lille, and Dynamo in our group. So we definitely are favourites. Napoli will give us a bit of a run for our money. Lille, probably not so much. It's probably a weaker Champions League side. But Dynamo in Russia have kept us to a 0-0 result so far. Now going into the second half. Dynamo trying to build something up here. Ramos picks up a foul. 50 minutes have been played now. Danny Carvajal. Yeah, he's been booked. I want him to stay quite aggressive. I don't want him to be sort of come off a bit. Right. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Danny Carvalho's picked up a knock. I actually didn't bring a right back this time around. I only have a left back because we're actually quite injury prone on the right. God damn it. That's the risk you sometimes take. So we've got a centre back in Kamara here. We might have to unconvincing right back. How does Mendy go in being inverted? Not much better. Sangri can't even play there at all. So we're going to have to bring on Mendy, the 23-year-old Frenchman. He's going to get his first competitive match in the Champions League this season, the former PSG man. So let's bring on Ferland Mendy for Carvajal as he has a knock, and we'll allow him to just be, just essentially just take up Danny Carvajal's position for now. I'm also going to bring on Luka Jovic for Karim Benzema. We'll switch him to a poacher. And Luka Modric seems to be quite exhausted out there. I wanted to bring on Sanagri, Ibrahim, but I might have to bring on Isco. Looks like where this match is sort of going on. So we'll bring on Isco for Luka Modric and allow him to, instead of be support, go forward. So we're already going to have to do 3 substitutions quite early on. We've been a little bit unlucky with injuries this season. I don't know, you guys on the channel that play Football Manager on the reg, have I been sort of unlucky with my transfers pretty early, injuries pretty early on in the season? Bale had a bad knock. 3 right backs did as well, but Mendy gets the throw in here. Kroos. Mendy puts it at the back post to Hazard. It's Mendy, fresh off the bench to replace a injured Danny Carvajal. And it's a good ball there to Toni Kroos. A nice 1-2 pass with the header. Mendy at the back post. Hazard on the header. And it's absolutely perfect. Sweet as a nut. Mwah. Perfect. 1-0 up against Dynamo. They're on the attack here now. It's 1-1. we've managed to concede a goal. Man, it was so quiet in this match. Then boom, out of nowhere, 2 goals in quick succession. That's a nice ball over the top. Varane's been unlucky there, and Courtois hasn't saved that one. A shame. 1-1 is the scoreline. I was nearly tempted to sort of ease off a bit in this match because it took us late to get that last goal. But I can't afford to lose a point here. I don't really want to go for a draw. I want to try and go for the win. Dynamo looking dangerous. The shot goes wide. 1-1 is the scoreline. I'd take that, but I really would want to win, to be honest. I'm going to allow the boys to keep on attacking, keep on going with the 4-3-3. But getting Danny Carvajal picking up a yellow card and an injury quite early on is unlucky. Hopefully he's not out for too long as well. Come on, Madrid. We can do better than this. One last-ditch effort. Mendy. And it's not come in right. Oh, shit. Oh, well, after full time, we had 15 shots to 7 on target. They're 11-5. So, after that, a 1-1 draw decides the two sides. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Going all the way to Russia and picking up a 1-1 draw. That might have something to do too with the climate, the weather, the travel. I really think we should have got something from that, but pretty disappointing. Danny Carvajal was out for 4 to 9 days. So, on that note, unfortunately, I'm going to have to drop Karim Benzema. He is now not a part of the first team. And it does look like Hazard and Marcelo are getting some nice links, along with Bale and Carvajal. Alrighty, let's skip ahead to the next match then. Okay guys, how you doing? Welcome to the second match of today's video. We face Athletic Bilbao in La Liga. It's the 22nd of September, so we're still coming off that 1-1 draw away in Russia, which is disappointing, but I feel like we can get the points back. We've still got to face Napoli and Lille, so I still think we can progress in our group quite easily. Napoli won their match. So looking at La Liga for now, Celta Vigo currently top with Barca, and I'm currently in second. If we beat Athletic Bilbao here today, we have a chance to go top of La Liga. Now, unfortunately, we've had some injuries, which is disappointing. So Luka Jovic has come in for Benzema now. Unfortunately, Luka Modric has picked up a knock. He's not quite ready for this. We could make them push through this injury, but I'm not going to do it. Also, Danny Carvajal, so Toni Kroos has got one as well. So we're going to have to make some substitutions and rotations, unfortunately. So let's start off with Danny Carvajal. Unfortunately, Eder is still not back and fit. And, even Zola isn't ready. I'm gonna force Zola to play though. I'm gonna allow him to go through it. Okay, midfield wise, so we've got Zola coming on for Carvajal. How about the midfield? So we've got Isco and we've got Sangri. Should I sort of go left and right? Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play Isco for the Modric role, and we'll keep it the same for now. Toni Kroos we shall take off for Sangri as well, and we'll allow him to play sort of I could change it to their specialties, but I think I'll just sort of leave it for now how the squad has been playing, with an advanced attacking playmaker support and then like a deep lying playmaker support as well, just so the squad is sort of familiar in the role and position that Luka Modric and Toni Kroos are specialised in. So I think we'll sort of leave it at that for now. So let's get stuck into Athletic Bilbao. Zola, we might rotate him depending how he sort of shapes up, which is interesting. Alright, so let's have a look at Athletic Bilbao. They are playing a 4-1-4-1. Inaki Williams up top, the Athletic Bilbao man. Got to watch out for him. Anyone else to sort of note? Unai Simon. Raul Garcia. Yeah, he's a former Athletic Bilbao. Athletic Madrid man. Alright, so we've had a little bit of rotations. Jovic, Hazard, Bale leading the line. Isco, Casemiro, Sangri, Zola, Varane, Ramos, Marcelo, Courtois. This should be enough for us to do something here today. So let's get stuck into Athletic Bilbao, who are currently sitting in 17th of La Liga. We want to try and make our mark here. Benzema has been dropped, so it's going to be interesting to see now that we've given sort of Luka Jovic the free reins up forward. We are playing at the Santiago Bernabeu at home. Oh, dude, that is a top-notch save. Other goalkeepers in Football Manager who aren't in like the top 2, top 3 wouldn't have saved that. That's an amazing save by Courtois. That's kept us in this match. Still 0-0 for now. Sergio Ramos gives away a foul, and another shot in comes from Athletic Bilbao. We have 2 shots to 2 on target. They have 1 shot to 1 on target as well. Benatia, Cordoba as well. We've got a couple of interesting players on the bench. 25 minutes have been played now. Marcelo with the throw into Jovic. It's Gareth Bale to score his 2nd goal of La Liga. And Luka Jovic has picked up an assist. Fantastic to get the ball rolling. Jovic bombs it to Gareth Bale on a yellow card. It's 1-0 at the Santiago Bernabeu. Gareth Bale makes it 1-0. Good. He's picked up a 7.2. So Luka Jovic is actually bringing a lot more players to play. Hazard now on the ball. Whips it into the box. Sanagri. Oh, it's Ibrahim Sangri. The 20-year-old Ivorian makes it 2-0 with a sensational goal from range. Oh, he was a little bit of a controversial signing in the last episode from central midfield. Bombs it away at Athletic Bilbao. His 1st goal of the season. Ibrahim Sangri. Oh my god, what a good goal. I'm so happy about that actually. 8.1. Bale now. Oh, we are just oozing with confidence going forward. It was a little bit of a cagey display at the start, but 3 goals have come in quick succession, and it's going to turn into a rout here today, potentially against Athletic Bilbao. We are on them like a rash. Williams finds Danny Garcia. Jose Nunez trying to build it up for the back. Real Madrid, like a tiger at the gates, trying to close them down. Yuri over the top. Williams manages to bring it back. It's Inaki Williams to score his 1st goal of the season from a good assist from Yuri. Their left back, it looks like, eyed up the pass well. It's a shame there that's gone in. And Courtois' clean sheet has been smashed. Still 3-1 up against Athletic Bilbao. I still think we can really go ahead and do something. But getting 3-1 up pretty early on with a heavily rotated squad, I don't think that's too bad, if I do say myself. We've still got Benzema, Asensio, Modric, Kroos, Mendy and Kamara on the bench. So overall, we're struggling for possession in the opposition's half. We're hardly conceding any free kicks, which is good, and we've got a good shot conversion, which is really good. So let's start the 2nd half now. Jovic, Sangri dropping back to Rafael Varane. We've got a really nice sort of French contingent. Obviously, Sangri is Ivorian, but they do speak French down there in Courtois. So I've also, I signed a lot of French players now, thinking about it, with Kamara as well. Sangri! Oh, puts it over the bar. If he can sort of turn into a goal-scoring midfielder like Paul Pogba, that'd be insane, the former Toulouse man. Danny Garcia now. Athletic Bilbao are starting to stamp some authority on this match, sort of towards the end of the 1st and now 15 minutes of this half. Nunez trying to bring it up from the back. If we can sort of nick an interception here and start a counter-attack, that would be ideal. Well, Bale's picked it up here. Isco now. Real Madrid on the attack. The Galacticos. Marcelo. Oh my god. He is getting in such good position, Sangri. He's really filling up to that Toni Kroos role. Sangri. Oh, that's unlucky. Danny Garcia on the counter-attack now. And 60 minutes have been played and I didn't even really realise. Let's go into my tactics and see if there's any rotations I'd like to make just yet. Okay, just sort of looking for now. We've got a couple of options. Benzema for Jovic, I don't want to do that. Asensio for Bale, I want to do that once he gets to about 70, so a bit later on. Modric and Kroos have those niggles, but those niggling injuries, I don't want to bring them on. Mendy and Kamara, I don't want to rotate my centre-backs. Marcelo could come off soon, but I can't afford to pick up an injury if Zola needs to come off, because he's playing a long match here. So we'll give it just a little bit longer. And we'll just sit and wait for now. So Mendy looks like he could be coming on. Asensio as well. And we'll just leave it at that. Maybe Kamara in like the last 10 or so. Okay, it's been 70 minutes now. How is our player degradation sort of going? Marcelo can come off now. So we'll bring off Marcelo and we'll bring on Mendy. He can go with fullback automatic. Bring on Mendy here. Give him a bit of a run in the squad. Asensio now for Gareth Bale, I think. We'll bring him on as well. He's on a yellow. We can't afford him to get a red. Oh, but he's for Hazard, isn't he? He's actually better on... I always go to play Asensio on the right. He's actually more used to being on that left-hand side. So do I want him to replace Hazard? Yeah, I think I might get him to replace Hazard, even though Gareth Bale is a little bit exhausted. He's been playing really well this match, Gareth. So for now, we'll bring on Asensio here. And Benzema, I don't want to bring on. I want to bring on Kamara just a little bit later on. So we'll bring on our two substitutes for now. All right, let's leave it at that. And I'll bring on Kamara just a little bit later on for Ramos. Athletic Bilbao on the attack here. Bernat, Yuri. If they score one more goal, I'm going to be a little bit worried. They seem to be holding up the ball well. Raul Garcia. Mendy gets in an amazing tackle fresh off the bench. Jovic gets tackled. Bale. Mendy back on the ball. Isco. He played quite well in Russia early in the week. Jovic! Yes! Clinical in front of goal. Cool, calm and collected. Puts his laces through it. He's been given the opportunity to replace Benzema up front. And he's absolutely taken it by the horns there. Luka Jovic, clinical as hell. Makes it 4-1. Scoring his 4th goal of La Liga. To be fair, he's scored 4 goals in 2 matches. So just need to calm down a bit. Zola now. Sangri. Isco now. Bale. Pretty interesting rivalry between Madrid and Bilbao. Oh, Asensio. That's an amazing ball in from Zola there. 5-1 is the scoreline. I'm actually tempted now to give Kamara a bit more of a run into the squad. Bring off Ramos for now and let Kamara and Varane have a bit of a French partnership there. We're 5-1. I don't even care if we concede 2. Giving him an extra 15, 25, 30 minutes is probably not too bad in my opinion. So Kamara's come off, Mendy and Asensio. 5-1 against Athletic Bilbao. We are storming away with La Liga pretty early on. 20 shots to 12 on target. The 4-3-3 custom Zinedine Zidane heavily inspired formation seems to be working for now. Casemiro now. Luka Jovic. I don't even need to use my 4-4-1 possession or park the bus this season. We're just scoring more goals than the opposition can contain. Zola, Sangri now, Zola, Casemiro, Isco from range. It's not bad, it's Simon. But 5-1 is the scoreline. That's it. She's all over Red Rover. Gareth Bale, Sangri, Varane, Jovic and Asensio getting on the score sheet along with that 37th minute conceded goal by Inaki Williams. Real Madrid win 1 match in today's video and a draw 5-1. And who's played well? Gareth Bale picks up 2 assists and a goal, 9.4. So he's still got it in La Liga. So it looks like Gareth Bale is still at the club. He is still very much important for us, which is fantastic to see. So yeah, guys, unfortunately it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. We started off this episode a little bit cagey in the first match, drawing 1-1 against Dynamo in Russia, and we managed to win 5-1 over Athletic Bilbao. That rockets us top of La Liga on 12 points with 4 games played. How does that sort of reveal the stats? Luka Jovic is currently the top goal scorer, followed by Griezmann. So hopefully, if he can score like a minimum of 10, maximum of like 20 goals this season, that'll be just insane for Luka Jovic. But yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments players you would like me to sign and suggestions for the series. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Royce